Hello, 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 everyone. It is Teresa from Teresa's Spot for Art and the Junk Journal Hive. Welcome to the very first Creative Care Friday. Okay, as usual, I have to start doing this ahead of time, right? Unless you're like, oh, there she goes, legs up. Anyway, so welcome to the first Creative Care Friday. Not like I haven't been going live, not like I haven't been sharing my heart and my art with you guys, but I'm committing. Being committed now. I'm committing right now to, I'm moving my stuff around, getting set up. I'm committing right now to be live every Friday morning at 10 a.m. Let's see if we can start a trend. Let's see if I can commit. Let's see if you guys can commit to being here on Friday mornings at 10 for Creative Care Friday and Freebie Friday, because for the past 6 weeks, and if you haven't seen them, scroll back up to my YouTube. For the past 6 weeks, I have done a video with a freebie download every week. It might even be close to 8 weeks. But anyway, they're there. So before we get started, this is what we're working on today. This is the freebie for today, an intro to Fall in Love with Printables. It's the workshop that we're going to be doing next week, and Serena and I of the Junk Journal Hive. I'm going to show you how you guys can print this once and use it multiple times, okay? These are the printables I'm using today. Aren't they gorgeous? I created them with a little help from a membership I'm in. Love them. But these are the printables that you're gonna get if you join the Fall in Love with Printables workshop. This is the pack of 30 papers you guys are gonna get. And I'm gonna show you how to make one-page pockets and ephemera from one page. And then we're going to make a complete junk journal. This has 3 signatures in it. If you don't know what a signature is, it is a grouping of pages that you put together in some fashion. I'm going to show you how, and they go inside your junk journal. I'm going to walk you through this one. Similar to this, I used a calendar page for this, you guys. So obviously, the one we work on next week on Saturday in the Fall in Love with Printables workshop is going to be slightly different because it's not going to have the same cover, but it is fall themed. And I show you how I take these printables and turn them into these signature pages for junk journaling. That's my middle. Isn't that just so gorgeous, you guys? This one, I don't even, like, what would I even write on here or put on here? I don't even know. It's just so pretty, just the way it is. And so we'll be walking. This is one of the pockets I show you how to make. One-page pocket. There's another one in here. This one. This has a little tie on it. One page. 3 one-page projects, and this entire junk journal, start to finish, cover and all. But like I said, the cover is going to be different. I used a calendar. I love using calendars. I have calendars back to, I don't know, years and years. And they are Susan, I think her name is Susan Wingett Art Calendars. They're her home calendars. I get them from Lang Calendars every year, langcalendars.com. No, they're Lang Calendars I get at calendars.com. So anyway, love them, love them, love them. So today I have out a piece of leftover cardstock, one of these mailers, but you can use any kind of thin cardboard, cardstock, packaging, a manila folder, whatever you like. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. This is a group. This is a 2-page PDF download you have with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets, and then a couple of shapes, 3 shapes for ephemera. I'm going to work on the pockets today. So I'm just going to cut these out. I guess I could have started cutting them out. If you have a paper cutter, that works too. You can trace these too if you want, because I'm going to show you how I printed these and then what we're going to do with them. So hang with me. I think this is genius, y'all. It popped into my head and I almost couldn't sleep because I was so excited. I try to make things easy for everyone. I try to make things shortcuts. I use stencils a lot. You know what? Not everybody has all day long. Not everyone has the supplies that I happen to have because I've been doing this for many, many years. And so I understand that sometimes there's a little disconnect. So we are hosting this Fall in Love with Printables workshop because Printables and these paper packs, like I created for next week, make it so simple to create. This new old trend of paper journaling, junk journaling, whatever you want to call it. And I say new old trend because paper journaling, junk journaling has been around for a long time. And for some reason now it's gotten, oh, I missed changing that color, but that's not going to matter. We can figure it out. For some reason now it's gotten a new life of its own with the junk journaling and the recycling and the upcycling. So you can get this PDF. I listed it below and it'll be in the description of my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. So funny story, last night we were going to my little nephew's baseball game at 8 o'clock. So I went to take a shower and there was no hot water. So I don't know where you live. Everybody lives different. Where I live, we have fuel oil and we have to get it delivered. Now, some people have automatic delivery. I'm too cheap for that because when you have automatic delivery, they come willy-nilly when they feel like it, and you pay top dollar. And sometimes they just come and fill when they feel like it, which is convenient. But the downside is, A, it's expensive, but B, if you're like us, occasionally you run out and you have no hot water and no heat. Not that I need heat these days, but I definitely could use a little bit of warm water at least. I did not want to take an ice cold shower. So the shower thing didn't happen. We go out to the baseball game, whatever. He's 8. It was so cute, but I don't understand why 8-year-olds are playing baseball from 8 o'clock at night till 10 o'clock at night. I was exhausted. They had to be exhausted, especially after a full summer day. I bet a lot of these kids go to camp and were just pooped. Anyway, I digress. So let me show you. I'm going to, let's line it up on the side so I don't have to do so much cutting. Let's get rid of this because I'm going to use this. I was just showing you options and I'm going to use this. I'm going to line this up on the side and I'm going to trace this as neat and as best as I can. Okay, there's one. I'm lining up at the bottom so I don't have to do extra cutting. So anyway, we get home from the baseball game, 10 o'clock last night, and I go to like brush my teeth, get ready for bed, moisturize my face, whatever, the whole 9 yards. And I see that my husband had taken a shower earlier. So I said, "You took a cold shower?" And he's like, "No." I said, "What do you mean no?" He's like, "No, I didn't take a cold shower." I said, "How did you not take a cold shower? We had no fuel." He said, "I went to the store. I bought some fuel. I came home. I put it in the tank and I took a shower." Oh, didn't mention it to me. So he put fuel in. He left the house. I don't know where I was. I was probably in here painting. He left the house, went and got fuel, came back, took himself a nice hot shower, but neglected to tell me. Okay, then. Oops, got a little off track there. So I'm just tracing out these pockets because you get this free download. I'm tracing out these pockets on this one piece of cardstock. Maybe you don't want to be printing out these pockets every time. Oh, I could have cut that, but I don't have to. Every time you have to use them. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting out, I'm making templates. And then I'm going to put these templates in an envelope and I'm going to keep them. These are the same size. These are the same size. Yep. These two are the same size. And then I did these two because they overlap. Okay. So let me get my scissors. So I'm going to make these templates. And then, there we go. If you guys are messaging, I'm not seeing them. So I'm going to have to come back and answer later. But anyway, so now I'm going to cut these out. I'm using this pretty thick cardstock. Like I said, you can use a manila envelope. You can use that mailer I had. This is kind of thin, but you could use it if that's what you had. You can use like some cardboard cereal boxes. I think cereal boxes, cracker boxes, anything like that are the perfect weight for junk journal covers. That's actually this one. Oh, this one is the perfect size, you guys. Here's a little tip for you. Sorry. This was the perfect size. This was a grape nuts box. I only had to cut it down a tiny bit to make the cover. You're going to see next week to fit 8.5 by 11 folded in a half signatures. Grape nuts, which I do eat, but I don't eat them as cereal. Well, I guess I eat them as cereal. The cereal. I put grape nuts in my yogurt. So, anyway, so yeah, so he went out. I must have been in here, came back. I know I was in here at some point because in our Junk Journal Hive membership, once a month, we do a, it's called, oh my God, I just forgot what it's called. My brain just left me. Open Studio. Open Studio, where we get together on Zoom and create together. And then just work on projects. They don't have to be Junk Journal Hive projects. They could be anything you've been putting aside, something you haven't finished, something you want to finish, something you want to start, whatever it is. And we meet for an hour in Zoom. So I guess that's when I was in here and he was taking a nice hot shower, which I didn't get to do. Okay. So now that I have these pockets, this is the one. Did I do them both? This is the two. And then these are the two different shapes. And then this long one, which is kind of weird. I have these gorgeous printables. So this is the 2-page PDF you get with these pockets and a little bit of ephemera. Like you can make kit cards, tags, little dangles. There's a square. Well, I guess it's more of a rectangle. This is a bigger rectangle and an oval. I'm not going to cut these out. But you print it and then we make templates out of it. And then I'm going to do the same thing. But I'm going to trace my templates onto the back. Now my templates are done. So you're going to be like, oh, all that cutting. No. I cut these out. Who cares what we do with these now? And I cut these out. That part is done. Now, next time I want to make some pockets and ephemera, I just take my printables, whether it's these pages or these 30 pages of Fall in Love with Printables next week for fall. Aren't these cool? I know insects can be so, but aren't these just gorgeous? These moths and these butterflies in these cool muted colors. I just love them. I have to add them in here. And so then we also have some leaves, some plaids. That's that writing page I love. I had tags. I don't know where they are. Gorgeous. Fall. Different size fall. There's 3 pages of tags, you guys, that go with this. I guess, I don't know where they are. Oh, they're over there. I'll get them in a minute. Okay. So now once these are cut out, you have these. You have these ready to go. And you can take them. I'm actually going to trace them on the back because this way I have my pencil slips. I'm not doing these on the very edge now because when you print our pages, see all this has a border around it, and I don't want my tag to have the border. So I move this in a little bit. All right, so that's the long one. These pockets here, that is going to be perfect for that. Perfect. So you can actually see through and line up. If you hold, I don't know if you can see it. If you hold your paper up to the light, you can see through it and decide where you want to line up your tag. And I'm doing it on the back, so if my pencil goes off wonky and has, has a little bit of a detour, you're not going to see it. So I did that one. Now I flipped it. So this one was like this. I'm going to do this one like this. I'm going to line it up by looking through it. This one doesn't fit as well, but I'm going to go for it anyway. It is, in fact, a paper junk journal. There are no rules. You can even, if you wanted these to be a little bit more sturdy, you can print this onto cardstock, but that's up to you, depending on how, what kind of printer you have, what kind of supplies you have. All right, so let me cut these out first. And again, we did a lot of cutting today because I was showing you the process of turning today's PDFs into templates that you can use over and over and over again. So this is going to be one pocket. We have to fold back the tabs. So baseball was actually fun last night, and it was a little muggy. That's okay. It's been a brutal hot week. I don't know where you guys live, but it's been pretty hot this week here, and not just hot, but humid. So if you're in Arizona where there's a dry heat, I guess it's not so bad. So I'm going to cut this off. This we're going to save. This flower, of course, we're going to save, but I'm just going to cut these little edges off. Let me cut this one. Oh, was that it? No, this one. There it is, this one. And then I have some journals here. I'm going to show you how we use these. Get my Rachel Ray bowl. So if you want the pockets and ephemera download, they're up there. They're posted in the comments, and also they will be in the description when I'm done with this live. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I do beginner acrylic art and paper crafting and some miscellaneous crafts. Look how pretty that is. I wish I could see your guys' comments. I wonder if I go over here if I could see your guys' comments. Let's do that. That's me. Okay. All good. Unless there's commenting on. So here we got that. Put this aside for now. Where's my. Oh, here they are. Okay. So I want to fold back. If you see on these, the dark blue is the fold lines. So we're just going to use that as a guide. And that's how we're going to glue in. All right. So we got that one. Then I'm going to take these, and we're just folding them back to the straight line. So this is going to get these two folds. So when we glue it, we're going to glue it here and here. So that's one, that's two. These are our templates. And then here is our third one for now. It's fairly straight, right? Okay, these are opposites. This is one. And I'm going to get out one of my junk journals. Oh, this was that pocket. This is a freebie Friday I did a couple of weeks ago. A double pocket. And I painted this paper in here. Good morning, Carol. Finally, I can see. Okay. This is another accordion journal I've done with you guys. I want to see where I'm going to put these pockets. This was last week's Freebie Friday. I need something that already has backgrounds to it. And then I'm working on this one. Look how cool this is. This was an upcycled canvas, art canvas. And I covered a composition notebook with it. And now it is my junk journal. It goes there. And I've been using this to put stuff in. So let me see. Maybe I'll start my next section. Did I have a page folded? Oh, there. I already did that one. All right, let's go. Do I have the next section? Every 25 pages, I was doing a section. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. I'm going to fold it down. Okay. Let me get my glue stick. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Fold this down. Okay. And I'm going to take one of these. What else do I have here? That one. Oh, maybe. Is this one going to work? That one's going to look cute right there. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to cut that off too. And this is how fun, you guys, that working with printables can be. This is just one way. Oh, I don't have my, oh, here it is. This is just one way that you can take printables and use them. I made these templates. Now I will have these templates for whenever I want to make pockets and ephemera. A lot of my journals are the same size, so I don't really have to worry about that. But you know what? If you do, change your printer settings and print out the free download again and just shrink it up a little bit or make it larger, and you can make these bigger or smaller, and then make yourself new templates. This was leftover cardstock that I used for something. All right, so I'm going to get my glue. Oh, let's glue down here because where's my plastic? I like to keep this sheet in my books. I have a lot of this plastic. It comes with my canvases that I do for my acrylic art and my in-person art classes. And so I save these plastic sheets to put in between whatever I'm working on in my journals or in my mixed media pad. This way, it doesn't make a mess on all my other pages. And I'm just going to put that in here. Get it pressed down nice. I could fold this over. Because, again, junk journal, nobody cares, right? So, not snug enough. There we go. I'm not going to worry about the back for now. Just going to work on the top here. Cut this off. Cut the white part off. Again, borderless printing is a little bit harder. If you want this download, it is in. Hello, is it Letha? Letha? Good morning, Letha Tomlinson. It's nice to see you. I want the whole flower on there, so I'm going to do it right there. And again, I'm going to fold this over. we'll see what we're going to do with that when we feel like what we're going to do with that, right? Okay. Where's my bottom? Oh, here's my bottom. So I'm going to apply a little bit of glue there. I'm going to switch glues right now. I'm going to get this one so I can put a thin little line here. Printables, you guys, are such an easy and fun way to create if you feel a little, I don't want this as long, I don't want it to cover that flower. If you feel a little art challenged, okay? So if you're feeling a little bit art challenged and you feel like you can't paint, which you can, I tell people that all the time, you can paint. This is a good way. Get printables and so I'm going to put this one down here now and use them to create all kinds of paper crafting or artwork. And I love to layer. And this is one of the pockets we just made. How easy peasy is that? My pocket, and then that. I can just take this and stick it right up there because I want to cover my white. But I'm also trying not to cover that flower because I think that flower is just so pretty. I love working in these composition notebooks because they are durable and cheap. Cheap, 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 you guys. So cheap. Put a little glue on there. All right. So I have one pocket there. I have this other pocket. I put this little pocket there. I had my other two pockets. What did I do with them? Or did I not? Oh, I didn't cut them out. All right, let's cut out another pocket. What time is it? 10:30? We got time. We got time. I can use this one. All that writing I love, but I can use this one. So I'm going to take one of my other templates that I just made. I have this smaller one, this larger one. Let's do these two. Oh, fuel's here. So I can take a hot shower. I love printables. They are so, where are we? Oh, can't get down. Oh, let's get rid of that. Love the print. There's so many. Yes, there's so many ways. And there's so many ways to print, to create with them. And you feel successful. You really, because I did not create these papers. Well, I sort of did. I put together a bunch of elements I got from a membership I'm in to make these. So in a way, they are unique. However, let's do this. It's just so easy to do. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to be creative. You could use them as is. And that's why next week in the Fall in Love with Printables workshop, I have a 30-page download of craft paper printables for fall. And we are going to make 1-page pockets and ephemera. And then we're going to make a complete junk journal, start to finish. That's one, like this. This is the sample I made. These are the printable pages. I'll show you how to cut them, rip them, put them in here. And then this I'm going to start filling up. And this is with the 30-page printable pack. And then this was a calendar cover I used. So I won't be able to reproduce this, but we'll use something else. Foolish. Walk you through that step by step, including the cover. And the cover on that one, if you weren't here for it, is a grape nuts box. I love cereal and cracker boxes for junk journaling. Save them until I have too many. The thickness of the cardboard, of the packaging, is perfect. All right, again, on my template, the blue part is the fold lines. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to make my folds. And these folds, they just give your pocket a little bit more room. And I'm folding them up. Okay, so there's one, there's two, and then we have this other one. So let me grab one of my other journals here. This is the paper pack for Fall in Love with Printables. And there's 3 pages of tags, which I couldn't put my hands on, but I will. So let me see if I want to put a pocket somewhere in here. Oh, you know what? This one doesn't have a background yet. Let's go in here. This is an accordion journal I made out of, if you didn't recognize it, a Trader Joe's bag. Here's my plastic. Plastic in there to protect my other page. So I always start with the framework or the base of my junk journal. I work in batches. Then at some point I will go back and I will start working on backgrounds. And then I'll find a page to work on. And that's pretty much how this one went. Again, I want to bring it up a little bit and over because we don't have borderless printing and I want to cut off that white. And my trick is I put it down and then I can come back and cut it. I don't try and measure it and cut it to size and all of that. Nope. First I stick it down and then I come back and cut it. And I will do the same up here, but I'm not just going to do that just yet. I like that flower. So this one, I'm going to cut this off, the white. But I don't want to cover the blue flower. So I'm going to take this and put it under. Right to the, there we go. Now I can come back and cut this off. Because you know I'm saving these scraps, right? You just know that. Okay. So now that I have this in place, here's my fold. I can add in my pockets. So I'm going to get my other glue. I'm going to bead a glue there and a bead of glue here. And do the one pocket. This still has to be trimmed a little bit. And then I can do the other pocket. Let's make a little notch. It's nice when we can see what's inside our pocket. If you have one of those paper cutter things, you can make the notch yourself. You can make it round. You can make it square, whatever you want. But again, use what you have. Put that pocket there. Nope. Okay, so we have that so far. I'm just going to put this right up the middle because it's pretty and I want to. There we go. So now this page has a lot more to go on it, but I'm just showing you guys how I use my pockets and layer. Do my backgrounds first. I have this other pocket now. This accordion journal is also two-sided. Cut off the white border. Oh, let's do this. I'm going to put like a little flip up. So I'm just turning this little part back. I'm going to glue this tab. Where's my, there it is. And I'm going to put this right here. It's going to be a little lift. And cut me out a little heart just for no reason. I'm going to take it. I'm going to put it right under there. And then how cute is that? Just come over here, you lift it up, and then you have that little heart. So I'm going to put this aside. I have one more pocket to use. That's garbage. And we will get back to it. So thank you for joining me today. Really, the purpose of this was to show you guys how with the free printable I gave you today, you can cut out these pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's actually 3 different pockets. These 2 are the only ones you need to cut both out because they're opposite. 3 different pockets. And then I took them and I made, there was another one, templates out of them. So now next time, here it is. This one, and oh, it was 4 different pockets because I had this tall one. Next time I want to make pockets, I can just pull out these templates. They're made out of cardstock. They'll last a while. And I have this group of pockets. I can just take them, line them up anywhere I want on my printables, wherever, however. And you can see, if you're using paper, see how you can see through it? You can come over here, you can decide where you want it. And you can, if you lift it up to the light or a window, you can see right through it and decide how you want to line up your, oh, I'm going to sneeze. Your tag or your envelope. Okay. So thank you for joining me. The first creative, what is it? Creative Crafting Caring Friday. Let me see. I have it in here. See, I don't even remember my name. Creative Care Fridays. The first Creative Care Friday with the freebie. I've been doing this for weeks now, but I've been very non-committal about it. I was not scheduling. I'm scheduling. I'm committed. I'm committed right now to being here with you guys at 10 a.m. And hope you guys can commit to be here with me at 10 a.m. too. I will see you next Friday. And everyone have a great weekend. And I'm going to be able to get a hot shower today. Well, there was fuel, but I'm going to be able to get a hot shower today because while we were here, the truck came and made a delivery. Have a great day, everyone. See you next week.